What's good, YouTube? Just wanted to drop a quick video for y'all. They did have new content today. Very lackluster to say the least, to be honest. No, I'm a little late today, so I wouldn't be surprised if prices are down. But they dropped a Clay Matthews, a Duran Matthews, and a Rome Odunze. As y'all can see, I do own it. Own that Odunze. I pulled a few packs today, and I ended up pulling him and also a new quarterback. We can take a look at this Clay Matthews real quick. And at this point, most of the cards, if they aren't legends, they are really generic at this point, to be honest. At least for what they bring for abilities. But overall, 95 speed, 98 power move, 98 block shed, 96 finesse move, 98 jump, 85 agility, 85 cod, 92 zone. Overall, pretty good card. I wouldn't be surprised if he's pretty cheap. So he's come down a lot actually. Wouldn't be surprised he mins out. Just keep in mind now, most of these cards, LTDs that they drop, they're keeping them in packs for about a week. So I wouldn't be too much buying them until maybe like a day before they drop new content. But this was also the last day for Rewind. They also dropped a new Derwin James. His first card was pretty good. 97 speed, 97 play reg, 97 zone. Yeah, overall pretty good card. Derwin James usually plays pretty good. And once again, he gets the generic. I wish they would update these though, cause yeah, be nice to see him get gold ball Hawk. And last but not least, they did drop Rome Madunte, which is a pretty good card overall. 96 speed, but he's 6'3", with the 92 spin, 96 juke move, and his route runnings are off the chain. So overall, pretty good. Once again, they still holding off on the gold takeoff. Seems like they're restricting that only for LTDs right now. So we'll see how long that lasts. But overall, good card. Uh, I did. I ended up opening boosters because I did kind of want to go into a spread theme team and a 4-3. As you can see, I have a good bit right now. I kind of shied away from it, simply based off the fact every card is very similar, and it just didn't make sense to get the extra +1 speed on both sides because if I'm not mistaken, my whole team is B&D right now, and I want to show y'all Romadunze because we did pull him, but then we also ended up pulling Lagway out of the B&D Scheme Spotlight pack. So I ended up selling Braylon Braxter, forgot his name, just because I pulled him, and it just kind of made me go into a selling frenzy. I ended up selling everybody who was basically sellable at the time because now I'll show you guys the market real quick. It's very weird because I've literally it's kind of hard to make coins right now to be honest, and I think because the market hasn't shifted yet, it has a lot of cards at min price. So even here, you wouldn't be able to snipe anything on this market. And I was looking at the 92s and all this stuff. It's getting very hard to snipe these too. Not too many people are dropping them as low as their min price, and 93s have been sitting at 18.7. So I've been kind of chilling on this reposting and all that stuff, and also the even the high end cards are sitting. I think it pretty bare minimum too. Yeah, 782 for 96s. So it's like if you wanted to build a team, I would say wait because when this market drops, it's gonna dip. So you could come off saving a few coins, but overall, man, like the content has just been very, legends being a topic of conversation with gold abilities. I hope they change that. But as you can see, they did have the rewind final bundle, and to be honest, I never feel like these packs are worth it. I just don't see the value in it. I just always do the boosters. This is ridiculous to have a 600K training role for a 95 plus is ridiculous. I don't even think you can win on that role. The only way you wouldn't be able to, the only win is putting the LTD, and I doubt that'll even be possible. But they say it's supposed to be an epic player, but I feel like it's not every card in the game. I don't feel like I've pulled a game changer or anything out of that. Game changers, the new legends. I haven't pulled any new season 5 cards out of that. Now that I think about it, but yeah. Aside from that, there's not really anything that's popping off right now. But they did update milestones and objectives. Should be fairly easy. I did complete majority of mine. I just have a few more games to do. And yes, kind of the same as per usual. I don't know if I'm a. These Fred House rules are very. They can be a little frustrating. I may finish it just to get the JJ Watt, but really don't need them. Like I said, my team is majority B and D, and I really don't. If I do an upgrade, it won't be as significant unless I'm looking for a gold ability on somebody. But I wouldn't be surprised. I'm going to predict for fraternities. They may drop another a card that may get something that's platinum, like significantly. So hopefully that kind of you know puts a little bit more excitement into the game. I do still have these limited sitting, which is about 875K. But aside from that, I really don't have much to sell. And it seems like the even with the LTD investments, they took away that coin method. Also, like I feel like that's having these cards sit because I thought Emmett Smith would have been a good investment, but it's a reason I stayed away from it because he stays in pack so long. But I feel like they're gonna start giving a lot of running backs that go shifty, and I don't know. It's just to see him at this price, and then for them to drop so many running backs, it kind of completely took away his effect. Because even AP doesn't get gold shifty, but I think he's even at a higher price than Emmett, and he's slower if I'm not mistaken. Um, did I do something wrong? Oh, do it like this. And Peterson. Okay. Obviously, I don't know how to filter. Let's try this again. We're gonna go to catalog and go to the running backs. Yeah, even Adrian Peterson. I guess I'm surprised he's still not so say expensive, but that his price is as high. He's 97 speed, but the abilities. I mean, I've tried downhill. Seems pretty decent, especially with workhorse. Uh, so I don't know. It may be a shift in the gold abilities that could be valuable because he's literally the first running back I've used downhill on, and that's a pretty decent ability. But overall, I'm kind of away from doing the scheme because it's so. Not only is it expensive, but it isn't significant enough anymore to where it makes a big difference. Because right now, all of my receivers are 97 speed, if I'm not mistaken. So I mean, if I wanted to plus one, I could just do one side of the ball. Spread is fairly easy to come across, but I don't like limiting myself to specific cards, especially since I open boosters often. So I get a lot of B and D cards. So if I pull a good card, I want to use it, or especially if it's better than what I already have on the team. But overall, I mean, it'll be pretty hard to beat most of the cards I have on my team, just because the legends, excuse me, that I have on my team, they get the decent gold abilities, and like I said, they're all B and D. So I don't see myself going too much in on anything. They really gonna have to drop something because I went in on rewind simply because I was building a 4-3 team, and then once I didn't pull Clay, it completely took me away from it. But as you can see, I have so many linebackers in itself that it wouldn't even make sense. It didn't even make sense for me to keep LT. So it kind of took away the excitement for me. But if anything, I'll just be looking forward to new content. Probably grind a little bit of Gauntlet, the house rules, just to make some extra coins. I would say watch out because they are banning people for, I guess, grinding solo seasons. Could be that I'm not sure. It's not like you make so many coins from it, but I think it's the way people are playing them. It could possibly be banning them. So I would definitely keep an eye on that. But I've been playing it just here and there. So just keep that in mind, fellas. Make sure you hit your milestones. The season is coming close to an end, but I think with these milestones, you should be able to get your other. Yeah, you better get a rare fantasy pack in your trophies. And with my trophies, I'm not. I did go in a little bit for the Tyler Boyd, uh, but I'll probably hold for now unless something with fraternities comes out. Uh, and I don't remember Game Changers being. I don't think that was the final Game Changers release. So I may hold a little bit. It's not too many of the season cards I plan on getting. But if anything, I would say just be a little conservative now. Wait for the market to crash. Not so say crash, but drop in prices because it's coming. And who knows? It may be a new dynamic in the game that cause a lot of these prices to like go down, especially on some of the high end cards. So just keep that in mind, and I'll catch you guys later.